Hi everyone, in this video I would like to show you another capable long-range sniper Annihilator build. The one that is intended for anywhere between early in career to somewhere like mid in your career. It's the time of your career when, let's say, you've got your hands on the Annihilator, whether you bought it in the industrial hub or salvaged it from Wolf's Dragoons, but still you don't have enough of like latest and greatest weapons, let's say something like ppc-x SLD to load it with. So there is a very good alternative to this as far as a extreme long-range sniping is concerned. So let me just show you a couple of things here. Many times on this channel I featured this Annihilator heavy rifle build, which works extremely well at long ranges. I absolutely love this build. It's a dedicated sniper. I just can't get enough of it. I love it so much. It's just so much fun. Those weapons, they all, not that they only are devastating, but they also sound fantastic. I absolutely love this heavy rifle sounds. Now, then, of course, there is most lethal close range build, medium to close range build, but also works at longer ranges too. Extremely lethal Mech with the highest, perhaps highest DPS number in this game. I would say maybe like next to quad ppc-x. It's this one. X AC-SLD, Lublin ballistic autocannons. I featured it quite a few times on this channel as well. This is like the ultimate delete machine, which works well pretty much at all ranges. I mean, you can still use it at extreme long ranges too, but that would require a lot of skill though. I would say that this is somewhere like, let's say from, you know, like medium to close range build. And then I've also featured a number of times the build, again, the most lethal alternative to this early in campaign type of alternative, loaded with the 4 AC5's rapid fire variant. It's kinda comparable to lethality, although it runs out of ammunition. It's I think I keep it in the cold storage right now, but it's similar to this one, except it's loaded with the AC5 rapid fires. And then, of course, this build, this particular build, the one that is loaded with the 4 AC5 burst fire, this was used to be, prior to the release of this latest Solaris Showdown DLC, this build used to be my favorite early in campaign budget loadout. I absolutely love AC5's burst fire. They work well at longer ranges, and they work really well at close range. It's not obviously as lethal as that the one that I've shown you with the 4 Lublin ballistic autocannons. No, it's not about that, but it's a very capable and versatile build right here. This used to be like my favorite budget build prior to the latest Solaris Showdown DLC, because what that latest Solaris Showdown DLC did, it brought to us another variant of all the autocannons called rapid fire variant. And rapid fire variant just gives you even more lethality at closer range, more DPS. So that is a great alternative. Now let's finally go ahead and talk about a very capable budget sniper, long range, the one that works very well at extreme long ranges, because you see these burst fire autocannons or rapid fire autocannons, they don't work quite well at extreme long ranges. And by extreme long ranges I mean if you're trying to snipe a target way beyond your sensor range. Like, you can't even get your lock on a target because it's just so far away. And for that matter, I came up with this build. It's, in this case, it's ANH-2A variant, but it doesn't really matter whether it's -2A variant or 1A variant. You can configure them exactly the same way, so it doesn't really matter. So what this build is, it's pretty much the same thing as I've shown previously, like the one that was loaded with the AC5 burst fire variants or the rapid fire variant, except in this case I've loaded it with the standard AC5s, standard solid slug AC5s. And this weapon right here works extremely well at longer ranges. You can shoot it very precisely because it's just a single slug coming out, you know, at the time of firing. So yeah, let's go ahead and see how this build works in those types of scenarios. And as you can see, as usual, I maxed out all the armor in here. And then as far as the upgrades are concerned, this is pretty much, you know, the same set of upgrades that I have on all of my ballistic annihilators. Most of them. I think the one that had heavy rifles, I actually aim more towards the increase of firing rate, so I think I had another like quick ammo feed in here, and then, you know, faster weapon cycling. But anyways, yeah, so these are the upgrades for this variant. It's just, you know, I salvaged so many of these annihilators. You see, I have a bunch of them here. I have a bunch of them here. I've done a video on how you can salvage annihilators from Wolf's Dragoons, or how to find annihilator. Please check out that video. I will find, I will post this, the link to that video in the description below if you're interested. But anyways, so I've recently salvaged this ANH-2A variant, and of course I could have loaded it with this, you know, quad LB10X SLD, but the thing is, I already have a lot of them. Look at this, I have a bunch of this in the cold storage already. Like, how many more do I need? So I decided to try something different this time. So let's go ahead and see how it performs in action. Now, for that matter, the best way to test a sniper mech, I like to test it on a targeted kill contract. So for that matter, I came into this conflict zone, very challenging conflict zone requiring high reputation level in House Marik territory. And then in contracts, we have this targeted kill contracts with the 95 difficulty level. Not just that, but it also offers the largest combat area, battle area, with 27 square kilometers, which is a pretty good size for a combat area and for testing the sniper mech. So let's go ahead and select this contract. I don't think I should bother with the salvage anymore at this point. I have a bunch of money already. I can buy anything I want in here. So let's select the same Lancemate. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna select only one Lancemate. I don't think I even need all three of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this Annihilator, yeah, quad AC5 build. And for my Lancemate, I will just choose a bodyguard, the one that is loaded with the 4 ppc-x, which is the close range energy build. Let me quickly show you this badass build. I featured it actually a couple of times on this channel as well. It doesn't have any range. Where is it? Let me. This mech doesn't have any range. No, that's not it. Yeah, here it is. It doesn't have any range. It's like medium to close range, but it's absolutely devastating close range build. It's probably like the most lethal close range mech in this game bar none. Like, look at this firepower, like 204.66 points. Like, it doesn't get any bigger than that in this game. But it's only suitable for close range encounter, like urban type of environment, etc. And then as far as the upgrades go, yeah, that's my... I am even increasing the damage potential of this mech with these 2 upgrades, with these 3 upgrades actually. Anyways, so let's go ahead and see how this budget sniper, ultra budget sniper performs in action.
This group has proved to be a nuisance for our employers. We're tasked with making sure that we find them and put them in the ground. Good hunting, everyone.
So, we've got actually quite a few waypoints, and with this targeted kill contracts, as I was saying this many times before in my previous videos, I never rush into any of these waypoints right away. I'd like to take some time to study the area a little bit, combat area, especially when trying to snipe distant targets. So this is a large area, as you can see, and we are placed in the top left corner on the map. So what I would like to do, I wanna find some kind of... it's kinda dark in here, let's turn on perhaps the night vision. I wanna find some kind of high ground somewhere on the mountain in here, just to get an overview of the entire area. I will be zooming in, I will be studying where things are, because usually on targeted kill contracts, your primary targets, they like to be situated in one of the waypoints. So we just need to find out which waypoint this would be. Let's quickly pick up in here whatever needs to be picked up. Okay.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
Actually, you know what? This looks like a very nice slope in here. Let's see if we can get on top of this rock in here, and if it's going to give us any good view of the area. See how far we can go in here. Can we go even higher? Let's see if they let us. This appears to be the end of the battle area. Oh, looks like they are letting us to go in here. Oh, nice, nice, I like. We are getting higher. That's good, that's good. Let's see what else is out here. Go... Please. Can I get here? No, probably not. Yeah, I can step up here, unfortunately. Well, I think that still should do it. Let me see. There is my Lancemate. Bodyguard. Let's see if we can get a decent view of the entire area. Alright, so here we go, here we go. Let's see if we can see anything, and then I have this... Yeah, this advanced zoom mod feature, it doesn't work that well if you have the night vision engaged. Let's see. It's a little bit better. So I'm not seeing anything here so far. Let's see that waypoint. Nothing there. Yeah, looks like that mountain is blocking the view of that waypoint, and not seeing anything here so far. Now let's turn on the thermal vision, which is also a mod, which comes with this heads-up display mod. So this is the artillery. You see all of this stuff. There is something in there, although it looks like a generator. Sometimes, you know, generators, they generate a lot of heat. Electrical generators. Not seeing anything so far. Maybe I will need to find a different spot. Maybe I should walk over there. I don't know. What is... You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's see if it's gonna do anything.
Enemy tango spotted.
Oh, okay. It's a mech, and looks like it's an Atlas. He started going towards us. Oh, look at those guys. Yeah. Here they are. Here they are. All right. So they are coming towards us. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and. Yeah, you see, they are walking towards us. All of them are walking towards us. Oh, there is another one out there. Okay, so these guys are angry and they are walking towards us. This one is running towards us, this locust. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start working on them. So I'm shooting this quad AC5, standard AC5s, you see? I can't even get a lock on these targets, but I am hitting them. You see, that's a long range. That's an extreme long range I was talking about. See, Atlas is being hit. And I will let my Lancemate to deal with this locust. It's not my job, really.
Copy target.
Okay, that Atlas is done. And it looks like we are getting the enemy dropship. You need to aim slightly higher when shooting at such longer ranges, because these AC5s, they have the ballistic trajectory. I mean, now that this guy is getting closer, we can aim more straight at him. Okay, so it looks like these new arrivals are now going after me. Another Centurion. Getting ammo explosion. Okay, he's done. Alright, so let's get back to work. So we have, as you can see from the primary objective, we are still yet to kill one of the primary targets. And he's hiding there. I believe there was another Atlas. Let's see if he shows up. Let's see if he shows up. And at such longer ranges, you see that's about like... almost like over a kilometer away. You've got to aim slightly higher, because at this point the AC5 muzzles, they will
Enemy vehicle in the area.
They will have a ballistic trajectory. So get rid of this tank. All right. So yeah, he's hiding behind this rock right there. He's smart. He's smart. He doesn't want to expose himself. Another tank. Okay. So what should we do about him? Wait until he shows up? Or should I change my location? Well, I guess let's see if we can find a different firing position. Let's pull it down. He's over there. He's over there. There is no question about that anymore. He exposed himself. Let's see if climbing up somewhere over here would do it. Why my Lancemate is stuck over there? Why? Looks like my Lancemate stuck. No. Anyways, he will come here eventually. Annihilators are slow, but graceful. Alright, so let's see what's going on. I don't like this rock blocking. Oh wow, that's you know quite a high altitude in here. Go back to thermal vision. There he is! There he is! Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so, once again, we need to aim slightly higher now, because AC-5s at such extreme long ranges, they will have a ballistic trajectory. So as LB-10XAC-SLD. You see? He's being hit, but I'm aiming higher. Okay? That was perhaps a bit too. Atlas, so I've already destroyed one Atlas and one Highlander this way. Getting there. That's it for him. That's it for him. All right.
Now let's get you all home. Head to the evac point.
Okay, well, we are done. We are done. I don't have that many salvage points, but I can still buy salvage, you know. Whatever, it should be enough. I mean, obviously nothing much to brag here about, because this is not a battlefield mission or war zone, it's just a targeted kill. You want to select number of enemy mech targets to do. So let's see, let's assess the damage real quick. I mean, nothing substantial, just an armor scratch. Just, you know, few scratches on the armor for my Lancemates, and I'm pretty much in the... Yeah. I took some hits because I chose to ignore those new arrivals, those two Centurions. I took some beating because I was focusing on primary targets, but, you know, it's just an armor plating. Significant. Alright, so let's, I guess... take another look at this build and let's draw some conclusion. Again, it doesn't matter whether it's ANH-2A variant, or 1A. If you're early in campaign, then or mid campaign, it's obviously gonna be 1A variant, because 2A appears later. But as far as this particular game is concerned, they're pretty much identical. Technically speaking, according to, let's say, Sarna.net, sources like that, the difference between 1A and 2A is that the 2A has, you know, the case system for the ammunition, meaning like if you're getting hit in a torso and they get ammo explosion, eventually it's not going to, you know, obliterate your mech. It's kind of like protects in such a way, protects the mech in such a way, like you're not gonna lose your side torso if you get an ammo explosion. However, I don't find this to necessarily to be the case in this particular game. I've lost a torso a couple of times before due to the ammo explosion in this 2A variant, so I don't think it's true for MechWarrior 5 game in particular. So in this game, these two variants, you know, are nearly identical, whether it's 1A or 2A variant. So anyways, having that aside, what do I think of this build? Well, I think it's actually a fantastic option, you know, fantastic sniper for early in campaign or mid campaign type of scenario. Obviously, it's not as lethal or as devastating as, let's say, that quad heavy rifle build or that quad Elbitan-X AC-SLD build, but again, that quad Lubalin ballistic autocannon build you can only build later in campaign when you have enough of those solid slug variants in your inventory. AC5s, they are pretty common. Chances are you will have enough of them even like let's say in a 5-tier level early in campaign or mid campaign. Maybe not early in campaign, but mid campaign for sure. Like in higher tier level. Heavy rifles you can still actually build early or in the mid campaign. The only problem with heavy rifles is that they're somewhat difficult to find, because heavy rifles are produced only in the periphery. You're not gonna find heavy rifles in industrial hubs. You can only find them either on black markets or salvage them from like pirates or whoever, you know, resides in the periphery, or like independence or something. Yeah, but this is a pretty solid long-range sniper, provided you aim slightly higher at extreme long ranges, just like I've shown in this video. Anyways, I hope this was useful. Thank you for watching. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below or suggestions. And I guess until the next one, have a nice day.